It's awesome when a developer takes a fantastic feature or game mode, well received by the player base, and just makes it better. That's just what Kuro did when it comes to the Illusive Realm. Launched in 1.0 with a beta version that had a small selection of characters and limited options when it came to echoes, the Illusive Realm in 1.1 has expanded on everything, including characters, echoes, and most importantly, the shop. Today we'll be going into a deep dive of all the new Illusive Realm features and how you can best take advantage of them to optimize your clears and acquire all of these different rewards. I haven't seen this many credits in my inventory since launch week. When players enter the new Illusive Realm, not a lot looks different aside from the rather sinister looking lamb symbol on the door. You can imagine what or who we might find there. Starting the game mode shows the first major change Kuro has made to the Illusive Realms. We have more characters. New resonators like Sanhua, Johnson, and of course Jin Si are available right now to give a spin, with Changli available once she's released. All of these characters come bundled with a unique set of skills that help augment their gameplay or make up for a lack of on-fielded teammates. Jinxie in particular comes with a nice blend of upgrades that help her generate her forte bar. A must pick if you're trying to clear higher level floors with her. Before you confirm your character selection, clicking current reward drop rate will open up your mimetic tuning menu. In mimetic tuning, you can select two types of memes. Reverie memes will strengthen your character, but reduce your overall rewards of memory points and elusive specimens from clearing, while nightmare memes will add more difficulty to your clears while improving your overall rewards. Many nightmare memes have conditions for their negative effects that can be mitigated by playing well, which is usually dependent on the mechanic called your Symphony Rank. Your Symphony Rank is essentially a measure of your performance in-game. Dealing damage, killing enemies, and dodging or parrying attacks will add to your Symphony Rank. Taking damage, on the other hand, will reduce this rank. Many of the Reverie memes have a positive effect that only applies at a Symphony Rank of A or higher, while many of the Nightmare memes have a negative effect that is removed at a rank of A or higher. The most rewarding Nightmare memes have unremovable negative effects, but increase how quickly you can generate Symphony Rank. So it's important to pick and choose what memes you're comfortable with to balance rewards with difficulty. You can select up to 4 memes on each clear and can gain up to 20% rewards all the way to 265%, depending on which memes you pick. You'll have a small selection of memes available on your first clear that will expand as you unlock more difficulty levels. I personally found a 265% reward clear quite difficult, especially on the final boss, so make sure you experiment to see what playstyle works out best for you. If you're struggling with clearing higher difficulty levels, stacking up on those Reverie memes is a fantastic idea to get the first clear rewards. Entering into the game mode, the overall design and UI of the experience hasn't really changed at all from 1.0's launch. The main addition most players will find is the addition of a new Echo, the Thundering Mephis, who is strangely enough an arrow upgrade-focused Echo. This Echo skill is very different in use compared to its baseline version, with each hit of the Mephis' attack requiring a separate button press, and its final attack an AoE slam instead of its normal overhead swing. This Echo skill is extremely damaging, but leaves you highly vulnerable to pretty much every single attack as you're using it. I personally didn't find a lot of success with it, but I may be underestimating its strength at higher upgrade levels. Progressing through the Illusive Realm is identical to before, with a process of clearing all enemies and then receiving upgrades from the various NPCs. For my initial playthroughs, it doesn't seem like there's any new metaphor upgrades that have been added to the game, with the same available attributes as Electro, Fusion, Glacio, and Arrow, identical to 1.0's launch. The main new addition when it comes to progression are the special rewards from killing Fraxidus enemies, rewarded by an elusive version of Scar. These function very similarly to Curios from Honkai Star Rail's simulated universe, granting a blend of positive and negative effects, a little bit of RNG, and no contribution to your attribute totals for your Echo upgrades. There's even one that adds a resonance chain or sequence node to your character. This means that every player can theoretically try out an S1 Jin Si for free by choosing her as a trial character and then grabbing this upgrade. When it comes to door options, these haven't changed very much either. The main difference is different enemies compared to 1.0's launch. Gone are the days of 10 exile gunners spawning at once and insta-gibbing your character with 10 simultaneous shots. As a general gameplay tip to progress through the doors, I highly suggest choosing all Memory of Fear struggle doors, as they can reward up to 3 metaphors per area as opposed to the 1 from many of the other options. Make sure you break all the destructible rocks as well, as they can hold additional white cats, and in turn, more metaphors. Empty rocks still grant currency for upgrades, so you're never losing. Maxing out an echo skill with 32 attribute stacks of one element is still an incredible struggle, so you'll need every possible metaphor you can get for the most comfortable max difficulty clears. Once you get to later difficulty levels, the final boss will be replaced by Scar in his human and TD form in difficulty 4, and just his TD form in difficulty 5. His difficulty 5 health bar is absolutely insane, and also comes with a time limit. At the end of this time limit, his attack will greatly increase, so you'll want to make sure that you're prepping for this final encounter, or you might end up getting one shot. After clearing the Illusive realm, you'll get a nice reward of Illusive specimens and memory points based off your drop rate. There's also a first clear reward available for every single difficulty level. So if you're a player that's maybe not the best at the game, it could be worth taking a hit on that drop rate, but still clear difficulty 5 for those first clear rewards. When it comes to memory points, they can be spent in Thought Evolution, which provides a great set of general upgrades for every character, like increased damage through critical and overall damage upgrades, increased survivability through HP and dodges, metaphor resets for better experiences across your clears, and boosts to resonance energy, and your cooldowns across your abilities. These upgrades are pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go into them in depth, and they'll naturally accumulate as you progress through the difficulties. If you maximize your reward drop rate on each initial clear, you should be able to max this entire tree out before reaching the final difficulty level. Elusive specimens, on the other hand, are used in the store. And my oh my, is the store completely loaded. The devs did, in fact, listen. There's a huge amount of Astrite, shell credits, upgrade materials, and echoes available, significantly more than 1.0's launch. Adding on to the 2 malleable or selectable 3-cost echoes from 1.0, there's now 24 random echoes available spread across 1, 3, and 4 costs, along with 30 gold experience tubes and 300 tuners. That's a lot of echoes, as well as a lot of experience in tuners to fuel them. There's also a total reward of 320,000 shell credits available, which is incredible for anybody struggling with the UL50 resource grind. You get rewarded a lot for playing and completing this game mode. That'll wrap us up for the new main additions to the Illusive Realm game mode in 1.1. Hopefully this overview was helpful in breaking down the fantastic upgrades Kuro has made to gameplay, progressions, and rewards. Having gone through all of the different difficulty levels, all I can say is that I am eagerly awaiting more updates, characters, and echo skills for the future. Best of luck on your clears, and use your green memes if you have to. Peace out.